Creeps was done his draft by the end of the third round this year, so he should have a good team, and he does have a good team. Um, he might have the best lineup in the entire league. High ownership throughout the entire thing. The guy's highly owned in every position. He's not deep, but he can't afford to be deep because his pitching staff is meh. Michael Fulmer is your best pitcher, and I like Michael Fulmer, but I don't know how you've done it actually so far. Danny Duffy, um, those are your two best pitchers. How are you doing this? But the record's there, the points are there. Anyways, keep gutting it out, creeps. Sneaking in at number 7. I felt like this was a generous ranking. And a generous ranking going to our co-governor, the Goofs, at number 7. And this team is an emoji fucking stock going meh, 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 down, man. Like, you started off like a bat out of hell, but your staff is really letting you down. I like it. Like, don't get me wrong. Matt Harvey hasn't done much for you, but Estrada's good. I like Tanner Roark. He's been good for you. And I love Julio Urias, but he's been up and down. Like, it just looks like it's a staff that you can't really count on. And but you have a great lineup. You have a fucking fantastic lineup. I love your guys. I love Springer. I love Goldie. I love Machado. I love Lindor. I love Mazara. But your staff is meh. Number 8. I'm happy to see this guy here. Number 8 is the Isotopes. Ardron. Fucking, I don't know how you do it with the staff that you have. You did your best to solidify your staff, actually, lately. Like, Archer is he's an anchor. It's good to have in your staff. I like Carlos Martinez, obviously. And then, but you're kind of thin after that, even though I like Severino and I like Matt Moore. And I know you like John Gray, but he's suspect. You have some upside in your staff, though. See what you're trying to do. And then your lineup is great. Your lineup is really, really good. Always been good. You're up there in points for. You can compete week to week. So there's our first half. Getting into the bottom, that's top 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's top 8. Number 9. Gotta stick Jay in there, number 9. Beating the Gov, week 7. Very impressive lineup, Jay. I think you got Todd's knack for the free agency list because you pick up good guys. They're not household names, but Corey fucking Dickerson, man. The guy killed me last week. Corey Dickerson. You picked up Bellinger in a trade that we all thought you lost, but that seems to be paying off really good. Not sure when you picked up Wellington Castillo or you drafted him, but he is a beast. I still don't like your staff. You need pitching. But they're serviceable guys. Porcello was the fucking guy who won the Cy Young last year, but he hasn't pitched well. I drafted Patrick Corbin in the first round last year, so I like him, but he's been up and down. Wheeler could be good. Cobb could be good. So, Jay didn't look like a great team at the start of the year, but I just played him, and the guy put up a big score. Jay's always competitive in this league. Dangerous team. And then I'm on to number 10. Number 10. I feel like I'm missing a team. Hold on. I'm missing a team somewhere. God damn it. I think I'm missing a team. On to number 10. Anyways, number 10. Hap. Brisbane. You are in at number 10. And I think there's a lot of upside to this team. I think Brisbane's been arguably the most unlucky team in the league. Just mainly because he has a sick staff and has been injured all year long. Did a great job at the draft. You picked up some guys, good guys late. Pujols late. You picked up Victor Martinez off the free agency list. JD Martinez is back and playing well. You drafted Beltran late. Anyways, I think if you tread water right now, I think Brisbane's going to be in the mix towards the end here. And then I got 11. 11 is Gotts. And I think I ranked Gottsy low at the start of this, but the guy's got a pretty fucking good team, man, now that I looked at it. He's probably one of our most silent owners anyways. But you need a pitcher, man. Like, you need one anchor pitcher. You have nothing. What did I write down here? Good lineup. But trade for a pitcher is the note that I made. You have no pitching. Not one guy. Lance Lynn he's all right. Taijuan Walker just teases you every single year. Garrett Richards, that was unfortunate. But even then, he's like an above average pitcher. You got a good fucking lineup, man. I don't know how you don't have a first baseman, but every other position is really, really good. Oh, you got Adrian Gonzalez. Never mind. You got a good first baseman. But even then, he's on the downside. But anyways, we're the 11th ranked team, and I like your team other than no pitching, Gotts. And then, what did I put? I got Todd in at 12. And I'm happy to see Todd even at 12. Todd can make an argument for even being higher than this. Not a strong one. But Todd just grinds, man. He has the best knack for the free agency list every year. Dominates the whole league in free agency moves every single year. And he's doing the same thing this year. But again, now we're into a glut of teams who just don't have, at least one, if not two, stud arms. And you don't have any pitching, Todd. I'm playing you this week, and your lineup somehow puts up 30 points or more every single night, but you have no pitching. Rich Hill just put you in tonight. I like Rich Hill, but he just gave you a -10 tonight. So, anyways, you need pitching. Next up, Tups at 13. Tups just sold the farm. I think you did that too early, Tups. I like your team. And now you have no pitching. Guys need to hold on other pitchers in this league. You need at least one stud arm. And really, Tups, you never should have given away Garrett Cole. An ace is worth keeping in this league. And now you don't really have any pitchers. But of course, you put up a good lineup. Got a good, solid lineup. You have picks and you have really solid pieces. But you're going to have to give up a lot to get another arm back. But you still got Noah. You got some good pitchers. But, I think you sold it 2 year. I think you had a chance this year. Down to 14 is Blair. And that's a bummer. I think aside from Brisbane, I would say the Chuckers have been the most unfortunate team this year. Because, what did I write here? Aaron Sanchez, you've got nothing out of him, and he's good. Danny Salazar is really good. You've got nothing out of him this year. Adam Wainwright. Everybody loves Adam Wainwright. You've got nothing out of him this year. John Lackey has been as solid as they come. You've got nothing out of him this year. And I like Jeff Samardzija. And he's been shit for you this year, too. Anyways, a whole lineup of inconsistency. And Cespedes and Donaldson have been down. I'll make you the worst, the most unlucky team in the league, officially, over Brisbane. Because I like your team. and you're out of it. You're finished, man. Unless you go on a really, really solid run. But you're pretty well finished. Who else am I missing here? Then I got the bullies. Didn't miss any teams at all. Then I got the bullies. You can be better. Slots if you ever made a fucking draft. Because you got guys like Pineda who are overachieving. You got Barrios who's overachieving. Like, you actually have some upside to your team. If you ever fucking drafted, you'd actually be a pretty solid team. Because you're not that bad. You don't have the best sticks. You're in the hardest division in the league. You have me, Bopper, and Miracle in your division. So you're not going anywhere this year. But if you ever made a fucking draft, you'd actually be a good owner. So get your head out of your ass. And those are the comments I had for Brad. And he's not the worst team in the league. The worst team in the league is hands down Vanderwall. At least you made some trades. You got some good value for your guys. But my note next to your team is a giant meh. That's all I got for you. Then that's every team. That's it.